Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Deranged Dudes. We're
The
going to be
rich
doing
dudes.
another, Deranged Dudes.
The rich dudes.
Deranged Dudes!
The rich dudes.
We're going to be doing another episode
Welcome
of
everyone.
Talking to Talk, Retelling Retail. Today, we're going to be starting off with Hokey. So, if you'd like to go
Hello
ahead.
everyone. This is the range dudes talking. This is Hokey. So I want to talk about my actual first job, pretty much at a high school when I got 18. So basically my first W-2. And this was pretty much my final semester, my final year as a senior, pretty much trying to learn everything outside of the classroom. So my first job was being an associate at the clothing store. It's one of the store brands at the mall, not too local from us. Not the one I grew up in, at least.
Not
I
the
missed
bar
that
up one.
one.
Yeah, that was a good mall.
But that job pretty much gave me the true taste of how the classroom and the job sites are two bellies of different beasts. I was so much better in the classroom than trying to make it fend for myself in the job market because it's just a different expectations.
Rough out there. It is not fun.
It really is. If only you got prepared for this shit.
Yeah.
So likewise, being a brand new associate, my responsibilities were going from frontlining as a cashier, cleaning and maintaining like the different sections of the small store, trying to clean. Just by the way, trying to clean such a tiny, tiny room. I swear, like my actual bedroom, like two of my bedrooms side to side would be the exact same size of this store.
Hmm.
Everything is super cramped. We have a big island in the middle where everyone's trying to leave with their items
Mm-hmm.
and trying to like clean it, trying to do vacuuming, trying to organize everything while doing it pretty much like 3, 4 in the morning where in the morning at like the afternoon. It is rough. It at a peak time because you do not want to bump into anyone and people will look at you being like, why are you here?
Yeah, why are you doing your job?
Can't
Why are you
can't
doing this?
can't you see I'm here trying to shop? Can't you see you're in my personal space? But if you don't clean, what's going on? Why can't you get this place clean?
Duality of
I
retail.
want the ball and I don't want you to throw it at me. Do not take that ball from me.
No, no, no.
Basically, he said no. No, do not. No, 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 no. So, pretty much one of my other issues is like stocking the shelves. Isn't the actual trying to organize. I think that's pretty good, pretty simple. It's trying to log everything into the stores right down in their system,
Mm-hmm.
basically, because they never keep a certain standard every year. They try to change or even completely start with a brand new system. And being such a being so low in the totem pole of as a new hire, you pretty much have like no what is the word? You have
Control.
like no control. You have like no authorization
Yeah.
in order to navigate and even put stuff in the system, but you're still expected to put stuff in the system. And it kind of like defeats the point of trying to keep everything organized. And you're doing this right in front of customers as well. So it's just really hurts the customer service.
It just feels like it bogs down the whole process, makes it way more like complicated than it needs to be. Could be like faster, like smoother sailing, but gotta add in the
I
extra
bet
process.
It's it's the fact that, like, you just don't have any workarounds in the system. So you're just standing there trying to entertain the customer while they're just standing there, they're mad,
Yeah, every second their anger rises.
and it's just so much for customer service, am I right?
Yep.
Except for, like, using cash. That's probably the easiest, surefire way to get something done. Even then, your manager did not like, because you need everything written down, I think is like a tax purpose kinda thing.
Hmm. I feel like their systems would be automated to do that, but apparently not.
You think there would be, like, a spreadsheet for, like, cash too, but I
Hmm.
think they need something down to, like, whenever you got the cash, like, down to the time. It's just super, super, I don't know the word, like, not condescending, but it's, like, super controlled
Yeah. Yeah, that does not sound good.
for something that you really shouldn't have to be worried about stuff like that.
Yeah,
But,
that sounds like a more managerial thing than anything.
yeah, especially having that responsibility as, like, a new hire associate. But I even swear, like, one time, I had to genuinely explain what cash was to someone one time.
Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean you had to explain what cash was to someone?
Because I, like, had one person over there, because we had our little iPad cash registers down, so we couldn't do, like, card or debit card or the like.
Hmm.
So, like, you would either could do cash, and we can open the register and do that way, and we just can't give you a receipt for that, but or we had to, like, go on the little iPhones and go do the order online, which is kinda neat. It's kinda weird. Little online store, you can just punch in the item numbers on the not the receipts, but the tags of your clothes, and ring that up through the website,
Hmm.
and we can just use the phone, like, little SIM card not SIM card, but it's like little chip card
Hmm.
and pay through that way.
What an interesting
Because
way.
I swear our cash registers were always broken, so I had to do that a lot. But what I absolutely had the biggest grudge working over there was the persistent, like, beating down on me from my managers over our credit card applications. As someone who hasn't gotten, like, credit until this year, I can't believe I sold, like, pretty much, like, 80 credit cards in, like, the 8 months I was there.
Yeah, that's a lot of credit cards.
It was actually more than all my managers combined too. So I didn't really get any kind of thanks or any kind of compensation for that. It really shouldn't be my job
No, it shouldn't.
because
No.
you also have to wrestle with the system. So I feel like I had to, like, ring up, put the customers everything, their information, their social security, and the likewise. Uh, and then once that's done, I had to literally call my manager anyway so they can, like, finalize it.
Yeah.
So, like, every month, we're kinda, like, gauged, kinda like a little quota,
Hmm.
so to speak. And if I, like, miss it by, like, 1 or 2, they would have, like, just these interventions with me.
Yeah,
I
for something that
swear
you shouldn't even be doing, selling credit cards to people.
it's something, like, I have no control over it because it's like, if I can't sell my credit card, what am I supposed to do right then?
It's never enough either. They need you to have like basically even if you meet all their goals, they're like, oh well, actually those were our other goals. So you need to actually reach these ones that we never told you about. So get
Yeah,
to it.
pretty much. Yeah, just do it. What we doing? You do it. We don't have any Nikes, but you better just do it.
The managers.
I don't know, it's just, like, it felt like that was just so many jobs in one. That was probably my biggest, like, I'm kinda thankful for having that experience, so I wasn't, like, surprised anymore, have that early,
Hmm.
But that's just another big reason why I would just never go back to retail. I'd rather just destroy my body in another job.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Retail is they expect you to the normal cashiers and all that. They're like, oh well, even though your job title is cashier, we need you to literally do everything else in the store. And we managers are gonna hang out in the office. So
Yeah, that's great. I was also had to be put back in the office so I can do cash counting, which really is not my job.
no, that
I don't even know if
shouldn't be
I'm
your
supposed to
job.
talk about that. There was some sus stuff, sussy wussy stuff back there. All that for about like 10 an hour.
Yeah, which is not the best for even our area. Not even the best for that.
And I don't really know how much more I can really talk about this job. It was just pretty boring.
Yeah.
It was big. I think that's just most like in floor jobs. But anyway, I will hand this story right over to our host, VDad.
Hello. Yeah, so I
Hello.
have something that kind of relates to dealing with managers. I worked at a place for a little bit, for about a year. I'm one of those like serial job hoppers, because I just don't like retail and I have a lot of stuff that goes on. So I worked at this place, that rhymes with ball greens. Um, and most of the customers were fine. I am a pretty large guy in real life, so I'm kind of like left alone. So most customers that would mess with other of my associates, and coworkers, they would not really mess with me because I tower over most people. And the only like kind of bad interactions I have are just the people that just like you're already having a bad day. Your manager yelled at you about something dumb that you didn't do, and you're just like cleaning the store. Like I love stocking the shelves, and it was very satisfying for me to kind of go around and front everything and get everything all nice and organized. And there was this customer that comes up to me while I'm doing this, or we're getting ready to close, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Sir, sir," and she starts like giggling to herself, and I'm like, she's like, "I don't want to alarm you, but I peed all over your floor," and I was just like, I'm just taken aback. Cause like, how do you
I,
respond in that
I don't know how
situation?
you react to that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like how I just like pause and I'm like, where is this? And she starts giggling again. She's like, in the bathroom. I peed all over in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my. And I was like, all right, thanks for letting me know. And she's like, you aren't mad at me, aren't you? I'm like, no, I appreciate you letting me know. It's like, yeah, I wasn't really angry to be honest with you.
This
I'm
is not your
indifferent.
store.
Yeah, it's like I'm kind of indifferent. So I go tell my boss, and I ended up like my boss was a good guy. I had no real problems with that. Like my night manager, he wasn't a problem. So I was actually willing to actually go clean this up. And like at first I thought it was just going to be like some minor puddle or something like that. No. No. I like walked in and like it was like she had like ran the water on the floor or something. I don't know. I don't know if it was just pee or whatever. But it was just like what happened in here? It looked like a minor flood happened in here.
My
So
goodness.
ended up getting it all cleaned up, but I was just like it's just one of those things that make you realize how much you hate retail. I like just despise working in retail. It's just you have to deal with, and most people that come in to get their stuff, they're pleasant. They don't have any real problems, like I said with the Arby's story. But a lot of the
Yeah.
time, you those 10% of interactions where you get like someone who's just like a demon and just make sure like your workday a living hell. Those people make retail terrible. So
It's always that creative 10% too. It's just like they've dreamed about this.
yeah, you're like, how like they mess with your day in such unique ways that you're just taken aback. You just don't know how to even react. You're just like, what is going on? And that's kind of why I think that both of us were willing. were interested in telling these kind of stories, because I have so many just of retail alone, kind of just of how bad it is, and that's why I enjoy telling them. And I I can tell some people are enjoying listening to this, and I appreciate those people hearing these stories. And I hope these our stories entertain you, because we have lots of them. I
I'm
know Hokey. He has a less interaction with retail than I do, but he still has plenty as well. And we're gonna start branching off into other stories as well, from just our general life to maybe probably more retail. But is there anything you want to say before we end this video?
I'm just glad that I'm able to share these stories out in a very creative manner.
Yeah, we got
I'm
our
glad that
nice little setup.
people are able to. Yeah, I'm really glad about this setup. It's very colorful and really safe place to be in. I'm glad
So
I'm able to share these stories with you guys. Thank you guys for watching.
yeah, please like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Where we're gonna be posting more stuff like this and gaming content as well. Um, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys have a good one.
Thank you so much.